All right, we'll call the March meeting of the Kingston Springs Board of Commissioners to order. Would you please rise and face the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, John, could you call the roll?
John Ederly is absent. Tony Gross.
Here.
Mike Hargis.
Here.
Jeff Lorenz.
Here.
Lynn Rimmer.
Here. All right, we have a quorum. The February minutes have been circulated. Everyone should have had a chance to look over them. Do we have a motion to approve them?
I move we approve the February minutes.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. The agenda has been circulated. I don't think we've got any amendments to the agenda.
I would, Mr. Mayor,
would
like
you
to add one thing to surplus a small tankless water heater from City Hall
Okay.
to be thrown away.
All right, then do we have a motion to approve the agenda for the March meeting?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Community input and concerns. If you've got anything you'd like to say to the commission, just step up to the podium there and state your name and address. And
Introduce me, Scott. I'm Pete Hyde, longtime resident of the city. I've been on the planning commission before, and I was just here, mostly interested to see what the discussion was on the traffic signal. I was a traffic engineer for TDOT for 30 years, so I'm the one that put the traffic signal up. I just wanted to see what's planned for it and just hear the discussion. So that's why I'm here.
all right, well, thanks for coming. That's good. All right, we have. I skipped the announcements from commissioners. I wrote a note there, and then I skipped over my own note. Do you have anything, Mike?
No, I don't have any announcements.
Jeff?
No.
What?
Oh, yeah. We put 400 trees in today at Harpeth, at the Burns Park, with the Harpeth Conservancy. That was volunteers of about 12. That was good. Evergreen Environmental is done cleaning up the trash site left over by the garbage truck on February 22nd. It took over 2,000 people hours to complete that task, and estimates are probably well over $100,000 to clean up that trash, but they left it. They had me sign off on it, and 99.5% clean. It is amazing what they have done.
Looks like they did a lot of stuff there.
To have seen what it was before and how clean it is now is amazing. Officers are Nate Palenzi. It's his birthday today, by the way. And
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Same
Is
birthday
anyone
as
missing a
Sophie.
puppy? I'm really trying to find a puppy home for this puppy.
Well, the only thing I have I'd like to add is we did have a lot of rain in February and March. You guys might have noticed. I don't know if you noticed. And we had our fireman's banquet as well last month, and I think it was following actually right after the last meeting. And at that banquet, there were a couple people missing. One of them was Chief Ivy right over here, and the other one was Roger Parker, because even though they both were being honored that night, Chief Ivy for his 35 years of service and Roger Parker for other things, they both chose to stay behind and take care of the town because it was an awful rain that night. And so I just wanted to say how much we appreciate that. And the dedication really shows what a great staff we have. So thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Nobody? All right. We can move on to department reports.
I've got one thing to add, Mr. Mayor. The city car sold on Gov Deals for $12,960, which was sort of the high end of our estimates. So, a new owner picked it up this afternoon.
And Brandy is getting about in her new Explorer now.
She is. She had foot surgery last Friday, so she is hobbling at the moment, but soon to be getting around in her new Explorer.
Legal updates?
Mayor, I don't have anything in particular. Martha Brooke and I did go to the Kingston Municipal Attorneys Association's conference. Actually, it's last month. I don't think there was really any major legislative updates. Got some interesting information on open records. We may just look at what we currently have after some open records requests and maybe tweak that a little bit, but nothing huge going on in the legislature right now.
Great. All right, under new business, or we have no unfinished business, and then under new business, we have motion to approve resolution 19-002, authorizing the town of Kingston Springs to submit a request to the Tennessee Department of Transportation for a study of potential addition of a left turn arrow signal to the existing traffic traffic signal in the southern intersection of State Route 249 and Harpeth View Trail in Kingston Springs, Tennessee. John, do you want to add some discussion to this?
Yes, sir. There had been a request for TDOT to study adding a left turn arrow to that existing traffic signal on the southern side, as on 249, as you are at the intersection of Harpeth View Trail, with Harpeth View High School and Harpeth Middle School both access from that intersection, especially in the morning hours, with the additional traffic, again, especially in the morning hours, trying to access Interstate 40 through that intersection and through 249. Traffic can build up there considerably during the school hours, especially during the morning rush. So I've worked with Carissa Helton, who's our representative for the Middle Tennessee RPO, on having TDOT review the potential of having a left turn arrow put at that signal. We've submitted a community transportation planning request, which is their first step. The next step was for TDOT representatives to come out and just basically survey the site real quick. Nothing scientific, just to look at it. We sent some pictures of traffic volumes during the early morning school hours. And then the next step in TDOT's process is for the town to authorize through a resolution for TDOT to conduct a study to see if a left turn signal is warranted at that intersection. So that's what this resolution is about.
Is there already one existing from the other direction?
Yes, there's one coming from the north that allows you to go into the high school parking lot.
This is one of the few things as a commissioner I'm asked quite often by people of our community.
I've been
Why is
asked a
there
few
not a left turn
times as
signal?
well.
Doesn't make any sense. Why is there not?
So this resolution is just to allow TDOT to conduct that study.
All right, do we have a motion to approve resolution 19-002?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Yeah, so that it's, the problem then is in the morning trying to turn left going with the.
Yes, primarily
Up by the
yes.
junior high.
Yeah, primarily the traffic backs up if you're coming from Lubin Hills heading north on 249. You come down the hill to that traffic intersection. There is no left turn signal onto Harpeth View Trail.
But there is a left turn signal to get into the high school parking.
From the other direction, there is a left turn signal to go into the high school, but there are quite a
Why we
few
didn't go ahead and put turn signals on both sides of the same.
that I can't answer, I'm not sure. But that's what TDOT is going to look into to see if it's warranted from traffic patterns and volumes.
Is there a plan B if it is not warranted by them? Is that a cost to the city that we just have it done?
No, sir, there's not. That would be something that we would have to address with TDOT, it being a state road.
It's a state road.
And I'm not sure with traffic signals, from my understanding, are in the six-figure range as far as just adding a left turn signal there. So with working with TDOT and working with the RPO, we would be able to fall under some safety grant opportunities to help fund that. If we were not working with TDOT and went on our own, I'm not sure if those grant possibilities would be available to us or not. But it's something to consider, of course.
Anything else? I feel like, Mike, you may, after the meeting adjourns, have some of your questions answered by the gentleman in the audience.
That's the reason I was asking. We didn't do that.
All right, we have a motion. Do we have, are all in favor?
Aye.
Second? Or, sorry, aye, yeah, passes.
Aye.
Sorry, I'm
We were in
Rather aye.
losing track. We can aye as many times, and I think everyone was in agreement on that one, so. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, item B is first reading of ordinance 19-001, approving a franchise agreement with the Comcast of Nashville, LLC, and amending ordinance 82-002 and its previous amendments concerning the town of Kingston Springs cable television franchise agreement. So this is coming to a head finally. So, all right.
Well, it's only taken a
Couple years.
Couple years, it's all good.
All right. All right, would you like to have any additions to, anything to add to this?
I don't think so. I mean, Martha Brooke has worked with the person on getting some tweaks on this, and of course there is a state statute that you have a minimum under the Cable Act, but I think this had some provisions and stuff that had been discussed and that she thought would be beneficial. You know, it allows us the 5% on the franchise fees. It gets us the max amount on that, and I think it's a good.
Well, then do we have a motion to pass ordinance 19-001 on first reading?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Is there any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. And on to surplus, where we've got some really hot items this month, I see. So, Parks Department would like to surplus a urinal and a toilet from Burns Park restroom to be discarded, and a tankless water heater. Do we have a motion to surplus these items?
I move with surplus.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You know, under reminders, when is the Easter egg hunt?
Let's see, it's April the 9th, I believe. Is that the Saturday?
Saturday would be April 6th, I believe.
Okay, that's,
April 6th.
Upside down now.
yeah.
Upside down.
I've got it written on my calendar, but I'm trying to visualize it. And
I believe it would be the 6th.
I can double check. I've got that.
6-ish.
So the guy, actually, I'm going to be out of town this year for him. So.
We'll start advertising.
No, I'm sorry, it'll be the 12th.
The 12th?
Yep.
Oh, I'll be in town.
No, the 13th, I'm sorry, the 13th.
Oh,
It's
Back
going to
out
be
of town?
somewhere in the
It's-
first half of,
Yes.
of April.
Before Easter.
Just show up there every morning, see what's going on.
Every Saturday in April.
All right, April 13th. All right, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.